This is the history that some may have not known about the well-loved and favorite hotel, the historic Davenport Hotel in Spokane, Washington. Many people fly to Spokane annually for the popular 3-on-3 basketball tournament called Hoopfest and stay at this popular hotel located in downtown. But did you know that the actor, comedian, and singer Sammy Davis Jr., as well as Louis Armstrong, the trumpeter, once experienced racial discrimination at this specific hotel that many of us still experience in the city of Spokane and throughout the world? In 1945, Sammy Davis Jr. was refused a room at the Davenport Hotel and actually writes an account about this in his book called Yes, I Can. When he tried to check in at the hotel, the staff pretended that all the rooms were occupied. He even states in his book that as he was about to leave, he overheard one of the bellboys say, "Nervy nigger wanted a room," knowing he could be heard by the famous musician, as well as he was told, "Get out of here, go back to where you belong," which caused Sammy Davis and his band to sleep on the floor of the dressing room, the same place they would perform the following day. 5 years later, the same encounter happens to Louis Armstrong, as well as using the same tactics. This time, Louis Armstrong and his team made a reservation in advance. Yet, once they showed up, the staff once again said that they were full and didn't have any reservations on file. Years later, not much has changed for the Spokane, as we still see a lot of racism to this day.
Yeah, good evening, Steph. Two Deer Park friends reached out to us after a video began circulating that they say shows some of their classmates beating a homeless person at this abandoned Shopco in North Spokane behind me. We spoke with SPD. They told us that they are taking this very seriously. And before we show you this video, I have to warn you, it is extremely graphic.
Dad, no!
There's no way it happens. Oh, fuck.
One example is when the so-called black homeless lady was harassed by a couple of high school teens. They beat her with weapons, recorded it, mocked her, and even spit at her while she was left there helpless against these thugs' attacks. That's why in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5, the Bible lets you know that the so-called white man and his race of people would have a perpetual hatred against the children of Israel. That's you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Not only that, God lets us know that in Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1, "To gather together, O nation not desired." As you see from back then and today, we have not been desired in Spokane. Not just Spokane though, this happens all around the globe. It's time we come back together under our God's laws and His statutes and His commandments. With that we say shalom.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example.